Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm having a look at one of Italy's most important wine families, Piccini. I recently spent some time in Tuscany together with Mario Piccini, who's the head of the company today. A lovely guy, certainly serious about his food and wine. And we had a great time tasting the wines from the north to the south of Italy, but notably Tuscany, where we spent some time. And Piccini is a family company, as I said, going back all the way to 1882, when Angelo Piccini started with a mere 7 hectares, selling Chianti in straw flasks. On an international level, it really started in 1925 when Mario Piccini took over. Mario the Older, the grandfather of today's Mario Piccini. He was instrumental in starting to export. He exported bottled wine, which was not quite rare at that time, mainly to the neighboring countries of Austria and Germany. Then things moved on, and in the 60s it was Pierangelo who took over. And by the later days of his career, he purchased some very important estates, notably Fattoria di Vallano, 200 hectares in Chianti Classico, and this is certainly a great source of the Chianti Classico production today. In 2000, he looked out for the potential in Maremma and Tenuta di Muraglia, who was purchased in the early 2000s, I believe it was, where the production was, of course, the traditional varieties of Sangiovese and Vermentino. They were still there, but they planted also, of course, the French varieties of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Syrah, and some Chardonnay, where we see more of a modern output, more the super Tuscan style. I don't necessarily like that term. And then in 2004, Mario, the younger, took over the reins and continued the development. And I think he looked out for, first of all, the diversity of wines in Italy. He purchased the Reggio Cantina in Vulture, where we really have some wonderful high-altitude Aglianico. And he also had the vision to understand the future of Etna and Sicily. So he purchased Terra Mora as well, where we find some beautiful Nerello Mascalese, Caricante, Nerello Cappuccio, and all of these indigenous varieties. And in 2017, the last generation entered the company, Ginevra, Benedetta, and Michelangelo. Dad is still there, making sure that things are going they're supposed to. I think the young generation, they still have a vision to change things, because you should always have that healthy relationship with your parents and try to do things differently. But I really think since 2019, where the new facilities were inaugurated in Casole d'Elsa, close to Siena, very close to Chianti Classico, I think in terms of purity, in definition, the wines have gain more purity, more definition, and I mean technically everything is top notch, but I still very much like the individuality of the wines from the various estates in Brunello, in Maremma, in Basilicata, or in Sicily. So a quite vast range of wines, and I think that they really represent Italy in a very good way with a great diversity that this great wine country is all about. So I really hope you do enjoy. You probably tasted some of them already, but you get to enjoy some of the wines from this range. Cheers!